Time for another episode of Card Story here on the Sports Card Nation podcast YouTube channel. This is episode 4. We are titling this one My Captain, and it's a reason for that. But before we get to that, let me give you some hints to who might be behind the avatar you see on the screen here. This gentleman played 25 years in the NHL with 3 different teams. He's the second all-time leader in playoff points with 295 points. He's a 2-time MVP, a 15-time All-Star, and made the Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility in 2007. You think you know who this is yet? A couple more hints that might give it away. He was the 48th pick in 1979. He has won 6 Stanley Cup trophies with 2 teams. And speaking of the 2 teams, he's the only player in NHL history to be captain of 2 different Stanley Cup franchises. With the Edmonton Oilers and the New York Rangers, my all-time favorite hockey player, Mark Messier. And we see the card right here. This is the 1980 O-Pee-Chee rookie. And I love this card. I've had this a while. You can tell the PSA holder is the old school one, right? This is a Mint 9 with the OC qualifier. But other than the centering, which is not terrible, I've seen worse ones that didn't get that qualifier. This thing is really, really clean. See the back here. Corners are obviously very, very sharp. Color looks like it just came out of a pack. You can see no stats yet. He was a draft pick. Actually, little stats, but early in his career. Look how young Mr. Messier is right here. And Mark is one of my all-time, not just hockey players, but one of my all-time favorite athletes. And I knew this was a card I had to own and have. And this is in my personal collection. And love the shape of this. And I will say this, I was very fortunate with the timing. I got this years back before the increase of it. I think it's probably right now anywhere from $800 to $1,200 maybe. I paid nowhere near that for this card when I bought it many moons ago. And one of my favorite cards, again, not all about value, right? But one of my favorite cards in my PC, and one that doesn't go to shows with me or anything like that. Mark Messier is, along with Joe Green, Jackie Robinson, are my three of my top athletes, favorite athletes. 694 goals in his career and 1,193 assists for 1,800 points. And if you're a Ranger fan, or even if you're not a Ranger fan, you remember that Stanley Cup, which seems millions of years ago, 1994, where he guaranteed pretty much the cup, put that team on his back, and beat the Devils in the conference championship, and then the Canucks in the Stanley Cup championship. And, remember that as a 22-year-old kid, and just, cried, not going to lie, cried tears of joy. And he was already my favorite player, and that just really cemented him for me as one of my all-time greats. And so this week, man of the hour, if you will, on Card Story, Mark Messier. Thanks, everybody. If you enjoyed the show, we're keeping these short and sweet. Like and subscribe to the channel, and you'll be notified any new content that comes from us. Thanks again. We hope everyone is safe and well, and we'll see you soon.